guys. Hi. YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Okay, guys. So we're out here. We have a few moments to chat as I wait for my lovely boys. So happy, what is today? Mom Brain Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I was telling my business page that they can expect me to be making a video about moving, because I'll be moving. Can't say much about that until after it's done, but I am going to be moving. Hopefully I'm out of here and I'm in my new place by March 1st. Fingers crossed. Let's hope, hope, hope. So much going on. I need some backup here. But yeah, an idea, something that came to my mind, and I want to hear your thoughts, your honest thoughts. You guys know I have all boys. I have 4 little boys, but does anyone else feel, or is it just me, that society like has like a fetish for little girls? It's like every time I would get pregnant, and then people would be like, oh, what are you having? Like they would be so obsessed with the question of what am I having? What am I having? What am I having? And then when I say a boy, like you would get like responses like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no, well, you need to keep trying for a girl. You need to, you have to keep trying until you have a girl. Like it's mandatory. So I don't know like what that's about. Like people did that and carried on so much throughout my pregnancies that it started to make me actually like what do they call it? Is it baby blues or gender disappointment? Like I started to kind of be sad that I was having all boys when actually I wanted boys. I love having little boys. Like people, I think, I don't know. Like I saw a thread in a mom group the other day. We know how we feel about mom groups. Not all are negative. Some are really, really good. But I notice about most of these mom groups, it's like everything is oversaturated with little girl this, little girl. And there's nothing wrong with little girls. If you have a daughter, you know, like that's great. That's wonderful. But I feel like it becomes an issue. Like, so let me backtrack. In one of the threads I seen the other day, it's like, check-in boy moms, we're not okay. And boys are made out to be like hostile and wild all the time. Now, granted, I have to say, my 3-year-old is like the most wild child that you ever flippin' met. He's freaking wild. Like, he is wild. He's a wild one, but that's okay. That's his personality. Some kids are a little bit more ambitious. Some kids are a little bit more outgoing than others. But it doesn't mean that because it's a boy, he has to be messy or wild or whatever else. Like people just immediately associate like not being neat, not being clean, being gross and whatnot with little boys, and oh, preppy and beautiful and pink, and but it's girls are not always like that. So I told you guys, I taught for 12 years, and I have to say that in some of my classrooms, some of those years, it was the girls that were more rough. I've had experience with the most emotional, the most sensitive, empathetic little boys that you ever would have met, and then the most, you know, rambunctious little girls that you ever met. So I don't really think, like, I don't believe in that whole like gender specific thing. I don't know what the obsession is, and I wish people would stop. It gets so deep. Like it goes from that, and then the clothing, and then the that toxic masculinity. I feel like people just fling. Like I feel like society is just, everything is so negative. It's like you have such a fetish for little girls, and then you can't even respect women, and that's crazy. That is crazy. So I don't know what that's about. It's a little insane to me. I'm not really certain how that works out, but yeah, we've got people being awkward, but I gotta get used to filming when people are staring in my face. But I don't get it. I want to hear your thoughts. Like maybe I'm overthinking it, or have you ever, even if you have like a daughter and then a son, have you ever heard anyone like compare the two? Like, what are some things that people have said? Because, like I said, I had a little girl in my home, a bonus baby for a few months, and then she went back to her birth mom. But she kept up right with the boys. It wasn't like anything weird or anything. Like, she kept up with the boys. She did. She was cool. She was like, it wasn't like girly, girly, girly. Like, even me, like growing up, I was like a tomboy, you know. I was a tomboy. I was never like super overly like, I'm not like that. I'm still not like that. That's probably why I have all boys. That's probably why I have all boys in the first place. Like, me, even though I was dainty and like gentle, like me, I'm still like, my interest has always been like, let's go skateboarding, let's do something crazy. Like video games, comic books, those are my interests. Like, I don't like sports. Well, actually, I like baseball. I do. I like baseball and I like soccer. I don't know if I could keep up with a game now, but yeah. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's a mental thing. It runs so deep because then you have like the top. I feel like it's like a scaffolding thing because it's like then you have the topic of, oh, boys can't play with kitchen sets and girls can't play with cars and this and that. Like, people need to just let it. People have some like really twisted mindsets. Like, I can't wait to move so that I can build the kids' playroom and just the kids' play spaces up from the floor up. Like, I just want a new environment. Like, I want a new space, like, where I can, and I will record showing you guys different things that I'm putting together for the boys. Like, one of the things that I do on purpose is I'll go to Target, I'll go to Walmart. I know Walmart is really good. They have like these little mini baby dolls, like they're little mini babies. And I'll go get one of every race. And my 7-year-old son, my nonverbal autistic son, loves the baby dolls. He loves the baby dolls. And I think it's important, like, a family member, every time they come over to my house and they see, like, we have like the Healthy Roots doll. I don't know if you guys know, I use her for my hair care demonstrations sometimes. So it's a baby doll with a lot of curly hair. But this male relative, every time they come to my house, when they leave, I find all the dolls, all of the toys that toxic guys would deem girly toys, whatever that means. Like, there's no such thing in my book. Toys are toys. Toys should be played with, right? But I always find those toys, like, thrown on my kitchen counter, or worse, like inside the closet on the top shelf or in my room, because I'm the girl of the house, so the doll should be in my room. So, like, I don't know. Like, do you guys allow your sons to play with stuff like dolls? Like, I purposely, when I go to Target and Walmart, will go through the boys need so much upgrades of toys. Like, I need to get like shopping baskets. I need a new cooking set. I just need something sturdy because my 5 and 7-year-old and even my 3-year-old, they can be a little rough. And like I said, they just play hard. They really use their toys. Like, do they love dinosaurs? Like, oh my goodness, we're such Jurassic Park fans in my house. Like, we're serious. We have like dozens of dinosaurs. We love dinosaurs. But I've caught my boys, like, they will often carry the little baby dolls around too. And I think what people really don't want to say, and I'm going to say it, what people really are trying to say, what they think is if boys play with kitchen sets, cooking sets, dolls, it makes them quote unquote homosexual or whatever, gay. And that doesn't make sense. And first of all, it's disrespectful to that community that you think like that. And it just makes it's your mindset is the one that's fragile and broken. It's not the child, it's not the parent, it's you. That's how I know people don't say it, but based on how they're acting, and I've had a few people that they did kind of slip up, and it's like, that's what people think. And unfortunately, it is a lot. You have a lot of dads acting like that, and it's like, dude, that's not right. It's not cool. It's not. Like, what? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make your son like that. I mean, playing with a, it doesn't, that's a lifestyle, it's a choice, it's how, that's your sexuality. Like, that has nothing to do with you standing in your house playing with a toy. Nothing. The two do not even have, there's no correlation whatsoever. None. No correlation. Don't understand how that works. But I just wish people would get it together. Sincerely, I wish they would get it together and stop being so toxic. I'm going to definitely do a few topics like boys with long hair, because all my boys have longer hair. Like I said, the toy choices in different, different variations when it comes to that. Because as a boy mom, I hear it all the time, and it's so annoying. I think this is the kids' bus. It's super, super annoying, So nobody wants to deal with that over and over and over. It's not good. It's not healthy for children. Let's get these babies. So one second. Hi, how are you? Mimi, you're gonna have to turn around so you don't fall. Mello. Hi, Mello. Come on. Come on, what are you doing? Come on. So, you guys let me know how you feel. And let's get these boys into the house.